Hello, friends. Welcome to iTutor. It's a New Year week, and Happy New Year to all. And after a long gap, I'm here with you with a new session that is daily current affairs sections. And today onwards, daily I will sharing with you the current affairs topics, and I'm planning to share 5 topics each day. And today's section I covered from 1st Jan to today 9th January. So if you need some other topics I need to discuss with you, then you can suggest and also share with me in comment box. Also, otherwise you can follow the email id itutor.coms@gmail.com. And my previous videos are about UGC, the first paper, and also IGNOU assistant and security officer exams, and also some common information about some other exams also I shared. Hope it's just good for all of you. And also I'm planning in future also I'm sharing the history subjects, especially for UGC exam aspirants in history paper 2 in English medium. Okay, I am sharing. And you can follow the daily current affairs through iTutor Academy channel today onwards. And it's 2022, and Happy New Year to all. The future belongs to those who believe in beauty of their dreams. That is your career dreams, especially, of course. It's a words from E. Roosevelt. So dream big and beautiful dreams. Okay, bring it to your career. Future career will be bright, and hope it will beautiful. So I'm today starting the current affairs topics. That is, first of all, it's India's first open rock museum. And the second topic is National Air Sports Policy NASP 2022 and Sampan project. And the fourth one is Enforcing Contract Portal. And fifth one is Fifth Indian Ocean Conference. Okay, these 5 topics today I will discuss with you. If you have any doubts and need any improvement, you can comment it on comment box. Otherwise, contact me through email ID also. Okay. And first topic is India's first open rock museum. Why it's important? Why it's in news? Okay, so it's a science and technology topic. First open rock museum. It's a Union Minister of Science and Technology inaugurated India's first unique rock. Okay, it's India's first unique rock museum, and later addressed the Hyderabad scientists at the CSIR, National Geophysical Research Institute, that is NGRI. Okay, and the Open Rock Museum set up with the aim to educate and enlighten the masses about several lesser known facts, displays around 35 different types of rocks from different parts of India with the age ranging from 3.3 billion years to around 55 million years of the earth history. Okay, so rock museum is try to introduce age old ancient times rocks, different type of rocks from India's different parts. So these rocks also represent the deepest part of the earth, up to 175 kilometers of distance from the surface of the earth. And big earth data occupies the strategic high ground in the era of knowledge economies, and India is fully exploiting this new frontier, contributing to the advancement of earth science. Okay, so it's a topic from science and technology part. And the India's first open rock museum to the people. So it's a Minister of Science and Technology inaugurated the museum, and CSIR, National Geophysical Research Institute, also addressed this. Okay, so that's the important of this museum. And next topic is National Air Sports Policy, that is NASP 2022. Okay, so please follow this shortcuts also, NASP, National Air Sports Policy, because maybe in question maybe NASP 2022 only will come. Otherwise National Air Sports Policy also they sometimes they ask, so just notice this short words also, NASP 2022. Okay, why in this topic is in news? Because the Ministry of Civil Aviation has released draft National Air Sports Policy for public feedback. Okay, the key features of the draft National Air Sports Policy are: NASP 2022 covers sports like aerobatics, aero modeling, amateur built and experimental aircraft, ballooning, drones, gliding, hang gliding and paragliding, micro lightning and paramotoring, and skydiving and vintage aircraft. These sports areas they are covering in NASP 2022. The vision is to make India one of the top air sports top air sports nations by 2030. That is the vision of this draft. Okay, the mission is to provide a safe, affordable, accessible, enjoyable and sustainable air sports ecosystem in India. That's the main aim of the this policy. And now, NASP 2022 seeks to leverage India's huge potential for air sports, given its large geographical expanse, diverse topography, and fair weather conditions. An Air Sports Federation of India (ASFI) will be established as the apex governing body. Okay, here the apex governing body is Air Sports Federation of India (ASFI). Associations for each air sport will handle day-to-day activities. Example: Paragliding Association of India or Skydiving Association of India, etc. The Air Sports Association shall be accountable to ASFI, that is Air Sports Federation of India, with respect to the regulatory oversight and for providing safe, affordable, accessible, enjoyable and sustainable conduct of their respective air sports. So here its aim is mainly the air sports. Okay, and ASFI shall represent India at FAI and other global platform related to air sports. Greater participation and success of Indian sports person in global air sports event will be facilitated. And the domestic design, development and manufacturing of air sports equipments will be promoted in line with the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. Okay, so here that's also important. What is Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan? The Federation Aeronautic International, that is FAI, headquartered in Lausanne, that is in Switzerland, in the world governing body of for air sports. Okay, so that's the headquarters in Switzerland. All competitions in India will be conducted as per the guidelines laid down by FAI. Okay, Federation Aeronautic International. Air sports by their very nature involve a higher level of risk than flying a regular aircraft. Okay, this is a risky area. NASP 2022 places strong focus on ensuring international best practice in safety. Okay, that is the main aim of this drafting of this National Air Sports Policy, NASP 2022. And next topic is SAMPAN project, SAMPANN. What is this SAMPAN full form? System for Accounting and Management of Pension project. Okay, that is SAMPAN full form. And over 1 lakh people have received pension directly in their bank accounts through the SAMPAN system for Accounting and Management of Pension project, launched in 2018 and being implemented by the Ministry of Communications. It is a seamless online pension processing and payment system for Department of Telecommunication pensioners, and it has helped the department in faster settlement of pension cases, improve reconciliation, grievances, auditing, timely SMS alert, and ease of accounting by e-pension payment orders. It has also been instrumental in settling close to 76,000 BSNL voluntary retirement schemes 2019 cases in short span of 6 months, and every pensioner get access to key information like a payment history along with a login option also. That is about the pension. It's supporting the pensioners for their handling of their accounts, bank accounts, their pension amount also. Okay, that is a Sampan project. And next topic is enforcing contract portal. What is enforcing contract portal? It is launched by this portal. This is a portal launched by Department of Justice, that is under Ministry of Law and Justice. Okay, Department of Justice coming under Ministry of Law and Justice. What is the purpose of this portal? The portal will be comprehensive source of information related to the legislative and policy reforms that are undertaken on the enforcing contracts parameters. The portal will also provide easy access to the information on commercial cases in the dedicated commercial courts of Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, and Kolkata. And these dedicated commercial courts have been established for the speedy resolution of commercial disputes. Okay, it's especially for commercial disputes. And next topic is 5th Indian Ocean Conference. The External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar addressed the 5th Indian Ocean Conference held in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Okay, where it's 5th Indian Ocean Conference held at Abu Dhabi, UAE. What is the theme of it? It's a ecology, economy, epidemic. 3E. Okay, 3E is the theme of 5th Indian Ocean Conference, that is ecology, economy, and epidemic. This year, the conference dealt with the challenges faced by the Indian Ocean due to the effects of the pandemic, economic decline, and climate change. The event was organized by the Indian Foundation and was chaired by Sri Lankan President. Okay, so these are the important points under 5 important topics of current affairs section. So hope you all clear about these topics, and if you have any doubts you can contact me, and also tomorrow see you with new 5 topics. Okay, please follow and suggest some if you need some improvements through my videos, then you can suggest some suggestions. Okay, and also please support us and follow us, and also subscribe our channel, and thank you.